Okay. So since you are an accomplished actor at this point, what motivated you to take the role of Wells in this movie?
Well, I liked the script, and I met Frank at a screening of a movie that I did last year, and he talked about it. He said he had this thing, and it's always good to help people that are starting in the business.
Right.
Somebody helped me, so give a little back. And but he wrote a good script. I think it's well crafted, and I think it could be good.
So what did you think was the most important thing for you to bring to the role of Wells?
I can't answer that because I just do my job, and
Right.
Other people have perceptions about what I do. I don't have the same perceptions because I'm living it by the moment. And people go, "Oh my God, that was so intimidating," or that. To me, it's just not at all. But, so what did I bring? I just bring a certain watchability. That's it. About all you can say. It's, do people want to watch it? Do they want to watch you on the screen? So I always try and give a sense of humor to the characters, and many layers as I can find.
Okay. So you think watchability and the humor is like an important aspect of your character in Wells?
I think it's an important trait in pretty much every part I've ever done. I think that's very important, to find the humor and make people want to watch it. And also to bring a certain joy to the work, because I think that transcends. If I'm enjoying it, then hopefully so is the audience.
So since you have a tendency to play like supervillains and stuff, what is the attraction for you of playing like these flawed characters in your movies?
I think everybody's flawed. Of course, not to the extent of some of the villains I've played, but I always like playing, the wounded types. It's always much more fun. Now, I used to joke that I used to get 6 scenes to make everyone hate me. And that's pretty much the way it goes. But I think a movie's only as good as its villain.
Good point. So what motivates you to continue your craft and continue acting?
I just enjoy it. I can't think of really ever retiring. I don't think actors retire. I haven't even slowed down, actually. I'm been offered more work recently than I think I can remember. So I've got lots of things on. I'm doing a television series for TNT and a couple of movies this year to do before I start that again. So a lot happening.
You said somebody helped you out whenever you were first getting started.
Yeah.
What's the story on how you got started, actually?
Well, no, I was a young actor working in the theatre in Shakespeare, and I met an incredible director who was one of the greatest directors in England at the time, and who cast me in a movie that was a masterpiece. It's called If. It's about a revolution in a boys' school. It's one of the watershed films of the late 60s, and it caused a big stir when it came out. And I was friends with him until the day he died 28 years later or whatever it was, and we were great friends. I did another 2 movies with him and various stage productions. So but really the most important thing, we were really good friends.
So who is your favorite Shakespearean character?
Prospero. I only say that because I'm playing him next week. I'm doing a thing at the Music Center, the Disney building in downtown LA with the LA Philharmonic.
Oh, okay.
And so it's doing a Shakespeare speech to orchestra. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a nice combination. I always see see their posters and stuff for the Philharmonic, but
Yeah.
I haven't been down there to check it
Yeah.
out. So, did you have a favorite movie supervillain as a child?
I don't think particularly that there were one particular villain. I liked anything that Jimmy Cagney did. I've always been drawn to him. And I don't think of him as a villain, but of course he was. But he just had such great energy on the screen, and I think that's really what I'm talking about.
What do you feel is your contribution to society through playing these like supervillains and making them into characters on the screen?
I really don't think about what my contribution is to society, because really doesn't motivate me, and I'm not interested to know that. You know, if I can entertain anyone,
Right. Just the
that should
joy
be
of
enough.
like.
Should be enough. I don't want to shove messages down people's throats.
Cool. Let's see. Anything else? What do you think is unique about this project or this character that's different from the other characters that you've played?
Well, it's sort of it's a very sort of fine line, I think, but I rather like this character. He's, of course, a very powerful guy, but you don't really have to play that. You know, it's just inherent. And I think it's fun, sort of having fun in a cat and mouse kind of way. I can't remember playing a sort of corporate guy like this, a real badass. Oh, I've played it before. I don't know. Who knows? They're probably all the same, you know.